So, this is the aftermath of hollowing out the bore on the didgeridoo. That's a lot of wood that I carved out in it. So, I have to clean this up. So that's the tool you use, an angle grinder with a real vicious blade. I got that at Harbor Freight. It's like a chainsaw on a round blade. Okay. I have temporarily put the two halves together with some hose clamps. It's always a good idea that if it's not glued yet to keep them together like this to prevent warping. So I'm done with shaping the end of this. I rounded off the edges, smoothed the board a little bit on the inside so it looks nice. The edges are not sharp, so they won't hook on anything and splinter. And I cut off part of the end a little bit to make this more flat. And I'm gonna this part I'm gonna glue a mouthpiece on from a different type of wood. But before I do that, I'm gonna try it out and tune up the ditch by cutting a little bit off to make the pitch higher to a certain pitch that I want, depending on where it will be. My guess is this probably be an F, tone F. So we'll see. Okay, folks, it's time to seal up the inside of the bore, because you want to seal it up because when you play a didgeridoo, the moisture out of your breath will condense on the inside and eventually run out on the bell side. But nevertheless, the longer you play it, the more moisture will build up on the inside, and you don't want the water to soak into the wood. So some people use wax, others use just wood sealant. I'm gonna use Tight Bond, Tight Bond 2. This is stuff I'm using, Tight Bond 2. I'll mix it up with a little bit of water to get more, to thin it out a little bit so it can soak better into the porous wood and seal it up. Now this stuff, once it dries up and cures, is sort of waterproof, because I know because one time I was having a building project outside for I was building a bar outside, and I was using porous clay tile, and that stuff really soaked up the water. So I thought, how am I going to seal this? So I mixed Tide Bond with water, brushed it on, and lo and behold, it made it waterproof. It's amazing. It's in the rain, it rains, it doesn't bother at all, it just runs right off. So I'm going to use this. So I got a little bit of water in this thing, and I can always add more water to it. So let's start there, and I can always mix more. Yeah, that's about the right consistency. So let me start on one end. So work it in nicely, and so that's all you have to do. So I'm going to finish this off so I can use both hands, but you get the idea.